The 76-year-old woman accused of hitting and killing a man in North Park and driving off pleaded not guilty in court today.
CBS 8's Kirsten Holmes was in court for the arraignment and joins us now live with details. Kirsten, I understand prosecutors offered some pretty disturbing allegations today.
That's right. 76-year-old Donna Jacobs says that she is an innocent woman, but prosecutors say that Donna Jacobs knew that she hit Stephen Debow because their investigation found that she drove with him on the hood of her car for 65 feet.
Both sides, I think it's difficult for them. On one hand, we have a family that lost their 42-year-old son who was just crossing the street. On the other hand, we have a 76-year-old, defendant.
That's why prosecutors say at first glance, the public might have mercy on 76-year-old Donna Jacobs after she was arrested for hitting 42-year-old Stephen Debow in North Park in November and driving away. But San Diego police tell prosecutors
Miss Jacobs was driving approximately 30 miles per hour. She struck the victim at the unmarked crosswalk and unfortunately drove with the victim on the hood of her car for approximately 65 feet.
Debow died a few days later from the injuries he received in that hit and run, leaving his family, friends, and his beloved dog Griff to mourn at this growing memorial. Jacobs showed up to court without an attorney and got help from the public defender's office to represent her during her arraignment. Jacobs and her attorney did not go on camera, but in court, Jacobs denies all charges against her, saying she's innocent. Roza Igazarian, the assistant DA prosecuting the case, says the evidence San Diego Police Department's traffic division collected says otherwise. Igazarian goes on to say Jacobs' age did not go into consideration when it came to facing charges.
We don't make our charging decisions based on the characteristics of either defendant or victim. We look at the facts before us and we determine whether or not we can proceed with charges if we can prove it beyond a reasonable doubt down a trial.
Jacobs is out on a $100,000 bond and has been ordered not to drive. She's facing two charges. One is a felony hit and run charge that's causing death that carries a maximum of 4 years in prison. Her vehicular manslaughter charge carries a 1-year penalty. Reporting for CBS 8, I'm Kirsten Holmes. Back to you.
Such a tragedy, Kirsten. So what's the next step in this case?
Okay, so Jacobs has been ordered to turn in her driver's license at her next court appearance. That's set for December 18th. She'll have a readiness and a preliminary hearing before the end of the year. Marcella?
All right, we'll follow the case. Thanks so much, Kirsten.